welcome to the third video of the channel. I hope you guys are having a good weekend or a good week, start of the weekend. But this is more of a question on what to do if all of us are already aware of the dating game. The dating game has been totally rigged against full odds against men, little by little. Even chats that are not in the high status of making 7 figures are going to be, left out. I'm not a prophet or anything, but the more time passes, the more I see women's standards. They're not going to change. Women are going to start to become more and more into the 1% type of man. What I mean 1% is when it comes to status. Even when people kept telling me that to be optimistic because you were going to have a different government that was going to impose different rules, different standards. Apparently a lot of people had a very high hope of this current president that was going to do a lot of changes. But here's the thing, if that was 100% true, if they were extremely conservative, then why are we seeing, now I'm not a misogynistic, I'm not saying that, so don't think that I'm just saying this just hate or everything, but why do we see more females in the government? Why do we see women in specific roles? So that's why I don't buy into this political stuff anymore. I don't even vote for what, so I can just be disappointed, waste my time. Kind of like George Collins said, I'd rather stay at home doing whatever and just going out to vote. I don't have high hopes on any politician, specifically the ones that promise the most end up not doing too much. And people might be, might have high hopes, but in my case, I've done my investigation, my research, so it's up to everybody. That's my humble opinion. I'm not here to disabuse anybody's political beliefs. All I'm saying is don't have your high hopes on the changes. So if you happen not to be extremely defeated, if you still have some interest in life, then I can give you the things that have helped me to strive to do better, not to really do any ever since I keep my mind occupied, because I keep myself physically occupied and mentally occupied. That's what helps me not to really, I forget about women. I don't even care. And I know we all have our specific needs, and it's very irresistible to see a pretty girl, but at the same time, it's going to become harder and harder. We're entering that age again in human civilization where polygamy is going to become a thing again. Open relationships are going to become more common, believe it or not. Because even I live in a small town that is extremely conservative, and I practice a couple of activities. One thing that has gotten my attention quite a lot happens to be it's conservative to look good in the image of our current environment in our town, but secretly everybody has a little bit of secrets. I know there's like polyamorous couples, people share their lives. This is like a specific workout / activity area that I happen to be part of, but I don't partake. One, they're too old, they're older than me. Second of all, I do believe height does get a little bit of attention, since I don't stand out with my height. I just kind of invisible to everybody. That's okay, whatever. I just do the activity, I get in shape, and that's it. I'm out. When they do their little parties, I can tell what's going on. But even if I participated, it might be fun now to participate because I'm single. But if I ever happen to have a girl, I don't know if I can do that. I don't think I can really tolerate seeing my girl with another guy and me just watching. That's just the environment. This is why I don't believe nobody anymore. This is why I keep myself reserved. And just I stay away from everybody. I hate it. I hate the hypocrisy. If everybody was more open, more honest, then I will have more respect. But other than that, and don't try to be judgmental so you can look good in the image, but be hypocrite behind the curtains. So enough of venting about our society. So for me, I spent a year since I seen a woman, or the MGTOW does help you if you stay consistent to it, but you gotta have things that are going to help you. You cannot just work and go home and think about whatever. You gotta keep yourself occupied. Find something that motivates you. This is why I even started the channel in the first place. I am a guy that has a lot of passion for traveling. Traveling happens to be one of my most favorite activities in the world. So I work hard, I save the money, and I don't have time to spend money on dates or on specific girls, or even, invest in other unnecessary things. So traveling the world, maybe have a favorite destination, pick that destination, make it happen. I know it's hard. I know recession is very complicated because everything has skyrocketed. If you're single, if you don't have no dependents, you're still in luck. You just gotta save. The best thing you can do, you gotta be extremely patient. It depends on your budget. So if you whatever you can do is save $50 each week, or if you can, $30. You gotta multiply. So $30 each week, in case you don't have that luxury to save $20 a day. But how I started doing, since I'm starting to become more of a minimalist. Excuse me. I started saving $200 for 7 months, and that's how I was able to travel. And I don't stay in specific areas. I use Airbnbs. It's cheaper. I can buy my own groceries. I cook my own dinners and breakfast. I don't have to go out. And I just explore, because I am a history nerd. So that's your first tip to have something to look forward to. Second of all, exercise. But you gotta pick something that gets your interest. For me, CrossFit, regular gym mixed with boxing and a little bit of dancing, so I can be in yoga. Like, I don't do everything at once. I do everything very balanced. In my area, since it's small, sometimes the prices aren't that quite expensive. Yoga can be like $5, $10, depending on your location. Boxing, I pay for private lessons because I don't have time to go 5 days a week. I only do it twice. Privates and boxing class might be a little bit more pricey, but you'll learn a lot. You learn how to develop head movement, footwork, defense, and CrossFit. If you happen to be a little bit overweight and you're trying to achieve something high, what I can recommend is 5 days of CrossFit. Do it for a year and a half or 2 years. That's how I was able to lose 45 pounds. And do a regular gym. Actually, not 45 pounds. I don't know why I say 45 pounds. I mean 30 pounds. Sorry, I was thinking of something about weightlifting. I don't know. Sometimes my brain has brain farts. I've been extremely occupied. But either way. So after 2 years, if you see that progress, that you got yourself very lean, then you can start, working on your muscles at your regular gym. So I do like CrossFit 3 or 4 times a week, and the rest I dedicate to a regular gym. And I am trying to become a certified personal trainer, so I can get a little bit more knowledge on how to work out and everything. So I'll be making more videos once I finish my course, and I'm trying to become also a dietitian, because I know diet is 80%. So I started doing with my diet, I just eat 2 or 3 times depending on how much active it depends on how active you are each day. But I only eat, like, in the morning I just eat like 3 or 4 eggs and a yogurt, protein shake. Then for dinner I eat breast chicken one day, twice in 2 days straight, red meats. Then I go to tuna, then meat. There's more people out there that can help you out. I am not going to lie, I'm not an expert. This is how it helped me. And reading, develop a reading habit. Onto my 5th book. I have like 80 books that I'm encouraged to read, and I read about every topic, just to keep it very variety. Because once you read, you open up your knowledge, you learn about a lot of stuff. So if you really give it 100% try, you'll like it, because it's like a workout for your brain. Then I start to really feel much better about myself. I learn more vocabulary. I learn to comprehend. This is why I'm inspired to go back to university, get into another career that I really want to pursue. And that's how I was able to really keep myself occupied. It's been like a year and a half without women. And yes, from time to time I have hooked up, but I'm trying to really not get into that habit anymore, because I gotta love myself. You gotta love yourself a lot. I'm not trying to get myself sick or catch anything. And it's devastating because this world has shifted towards another, typical habits. And yeah, people are very on the religious side. People think it might go back to normal. I don't see it that way. I see many times women are more radicalized. They might be losing the feminists because feminists has lied to them, but I don't think they're ever going to go back to the trad wife / stay at home, take care of the kids anymore, because women are enjoying the lifestyle that they currently have. And that's why I don't believe in all these like trad wives that are really posting online as an exemplar. I think they're just doing it for the money. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys have a good one. I'm gonna keep posting to other videos that I have in mind, and they're gonna keep improving. I just gotta find myself a little bit of freedom to really get into making the videos better quality, better audio, and a little bit of music background of some of my walking videos that I did when I was in Europe. So maybe you guys might like it. So I have a lot of things on mind. So this is the future project of the channel, is talk about specific things and just about working out and traveling. Yes, I am blackpil in MGTOW, because I think I have to have a lot of gratitude for these ideologies, because if it wasn't for them, I would have been doomed. I would have been somewhere else. I probably would have been divorced already, because women are very manipulating, and I love women. It's just that's how it is. So I hope you guys like the video. I understand it's not meant for everybody, but this is the best tips that I can give you out until I gain more knowledge, and I'll be happy to post more videos about similar interests. But other than that, you guys have a good one.